Hey everybody, just about to organize my pack, get it all ready, assembled, and I'm just going to take you through what I bring along for a bear hunt. We're going to be hunting over barrels, tree stand, or a ground blind. I'm not sure which one we're going to be doing tomorrow, but I just want to thank Cody and Raquel for including me once again this year. They've put in a lot of work and organization to make this happen. I'm going to be taking you through what I bring along for a bear hunt. Now make sure that you put in the comments anything that I'm missing or anything that's a little bit excessive and not necessary. All right, here we go. All right, so let's go through the first pocket. Here's the thermocell, and I also have refills, and of course my elastic band broke. Another refill over here. I don't really use these that often. I just started using it about last year. I picked one up and it seems to be okay, but you definitely can't smell it. So if you want to be scent free, you may not want to use these. So I never have had an issue with them, but still, if you got a finicky deer, you're going to get busted. So I bring that along just in case. And obviously a rope. This pocket's kind of like the repair kit, all right? So you'll notice that I have this little wrench right here. This is for a CBE sight that I have on my bow. And for some reason, when I received the sight, it didn't come with any adjustment key for the pins. So I bent an Allen wrench and fashioned this little jerry rig so it can actually sight my bow properly. This carabiner is just so I don't lose it. All right, we've got some Allen wrenches here. If I can get them out. All right. Some glue, just in case. You know, it's so small, why not just put it in there? You know, you never know. A knife. Some lens cleaners. Let's look at the top here. You know what? Half the time there's so many pockets I can't even remember what's in these damn things. All right, Rolaids spells relief, I guess. All right, we got some tape just in case. It's so small, why not, right? Some band-aids, a lighter, and some TP. Always got to have that. Hopefully you've already done your business before you get to your spot. And there's a little pocket here. You know, phone cord if you need an extra one. This is where you're going to put your tags, some string, pen. What I have here is an SD reader for an iPhone or an iPad. And an extra SD card. And then we have a flashlight if I can get it out. Just a little guy. Some batteries. You always need a pair of pliers, it seems, and it looks like I have another lighter. I don't even smoke, but anyways, I got a lighter. You know, it's always easier getting it out. It's like next to impossible to get it exactly the way you packed it in the first place. Knife. So I'll be wearing this on my person, you know, just in case a bear decides to sniff me out. What do we got here? We got our rangefinder. Nothing too much. Then this middle pocket over here, I had a pair of binoculars in before. What I'm going to do is just put a sandwich or some water or something like that in here. Another knife. Some more wipes. What about, no, I guess I don't. Oh, no, we got a little sharpener here. My Spyderco, I just grab one. You know, just in case I have to just give it a little bit more of an edge. Put that in the bottom here. Hopefully I don't wreck it. Did we go through this guy yet? Now, I'm pretty sure I won't be getting lost. All right. But here's a compass if I need it. What do we got here? Anise oil. Just in case we want a little touch up. Some gloves if we need it. We got some tape. All right. Put everything back the way we found it. Everything kind of fits in here pretty good. You know, it's kind of cramming it in here, and like literally 90% of this stuff I'm not going to use. You know, honestly, you know, all I need is a skinning knife, to be truthful. You know, it's good to have this around, you know, just in case, right? All these things can find a purpose eventually. But this is a really small pack, you know. It's pretty compact. I have another pack just in case I have to bring more clothes, but tomorrow's supposed to be pretty warm out, so I should be good. All right, tomorrow I'll be getting off work around 2:30. My buddy is going to be picking me up. So what I've done is I just normally grab my clothes, bring it into the garage, right? Spray them down with some scent killer. Here's some of the clothes. Obviously, you're going to need some socks, right? So I'll be changing in here. Here's my pants tomorrow. Shirt and just an undershirt. And once again, sprayed these guys as well. Hoodie, in case I need that guy. Colors, of course, right? So this is Saskatchewan. So we're going to be wanting that. And a hat. Of course, you need a belt. Some mosquito protection, just in case. Now, I hate shooting a bow with these things, so I don't know how that's going to work. We'll see what happens. All right, so for my bow setup, I want to make sure that my cams and modules are all tight. All right, where my stop is, that's tight. Rest and sight are tight. I haven't had to adjust the rest. Hey, Cody? He's like, don't touch that rest or I'll kill you. And he nailed it. I haven't had to adjust this rest for left and right, even with a new setup, okay? My previous setup, shuttle tees. Just a regular power flight, some max vanes. But man, could this group, and I never had to think about it. Then I decided to go with the G5 Montec, I believe. Heavier arrow. Maxima ST Red. Weighs more, about 475 grains altogether. Whereas Shuttle T setup, 425, I believe. 415, 425. Anyways, now this guy, last year I got a deer at 20 yards, maybe a little less, and it didn't penetrate all the way through. Now that was kind of a forward shot. It wasn't the greatest. It ran for a bit, but it penetrated to about here. Okay, the bear last year went all the way through, just went through the bear and just landed on the ground. Now, does that justify changing? I don't know. You always got to get a little bit better. Now, this guy right here has been a lot harder to sight in, a lot less forgiving at 40 and 50 yards. If you're canting your bow to the left or to the right slightly and your bubble level isn't bang on, this will be way out. Okay? So you know what? Maybe I just got to become a better archer. My bow is an Elite Synergy. Okay, it's about 2015 I got it. Sights CBE, not adjustable. It has 5 pins, illuminated, and I love it. Now, if I could change it, I'd probably get the hybrid with 5 pins, but in retrospect, it's always 2020. One last thing is the Elite quiver. All right, this is a pretty darn good quiver. It's light. It just clips on, clips off right here. One thing I've noticed with this quiver though, when you have this quiver on your bow, it will actually get some vibration. All right, so if you have this stock, you'll get vibration echo. All right, so you'll see this foam right here. This foam only goes to about halfway. So what you're going to have to do is actually take some foam insulation and repack it all the way to the end. And then that'll pretty much take care of the vibration echo. And also, my release is a Scott Archery Mongoose XT. This is a pretty darn good release as well. I'm pretty happy with it. All right, so this is my second backpack that I have. I kind of carry this along just to pack any additional clothing that I might need if the weather changes on our way there. So let's go through this. Let's unzip the front. Little crappy first aid kit. Don't even know why I have this, but I have room for it. Last year's deer call, so grunt, snort wheeze. gloves if it gets cold out or insects are pissing me off. Some more bank line or string. Oh, there we go. Coyote call. Bears sometimes come in, so I just didn't bother taking my coyote call out. But you know what? It's great for deer, right, Corey? Last fall, this proved great. Let's pack it back in. Okay, let's see what's in this guy. Like I showed you before, I got my colors, right? So I got my vest, I got my hat. Now, I pack a lunch as well, all right? Because what if you're doing like a long sit? Now, an extra hoodie. And then I have another pair of gloves. Just in case your buddy needs them. Who knows, right? So I pack it along just in case. Water, all right? Make sure you bring an empty one just in case you got a piss in it, I guess. And that's about it. So if you guys have something else that I'm missing, or you're just like, what are you doing? Get rid of that shit. Unnecessary. And a lot of it is, like I said before. If you're not worrying about weight, go for it. But half the time, like I said, I don't even know where I packed all this shit because there's so much of it. There's so many pockets these days. Anyways, hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you take. Take care.